Hello and happy summer. Today I'm going to be hitting you with a what's in my bag video, specifically what's in my summer bag, because I changed out my bags about maybe a month and a half ago or so. My previous bag was more of a school bag and it had lots of room for my laptop and just kind of better cushioning for bigger electronics, but I have switched to this bag for the summer, which is also one that I thrifted recently, so it felt like the perfect time to make a little bit of a change and try something new for the summer. I love this bag because of how deep it is and how wide it is. I actually found it at a church sale and I think I paid maybe $1 for it, which is amazing. The brand is Worthington, I believe. And I just have a few little silver keychains here on the sides. I haven't really found too much to decorate it with. This is actually a fossil keychain from my previous bag, which is a fossil bag, but I liked it so much I put it on here, and a little ribbon, and then this thing I found in a lost and found bin. I feel like I need to preface this by saying, number one, I'm a huge music person. I work professionally in the music industry, and two, I have a lot of Zoom calls all the time. Hence the reason I have 3 pairs of headphones in this bag. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me through them, but let's do the wired headphones first, I guess. These are your standard Apple wired headphones that come with our phones. I love these headphones so much just for more casual outings or things that I don't want to bring my more expensive headphones to. And also sometimes I just like to have options and depends on kind of what I'm feeling for the day. And also the Apple headphones have a little mic on them. And the Marshall headphones, the microphone on them is not amazing. So I honestly prefer to use these if I'm on a call or something. And then next is the Marshall headphones. These are my ride or die. I've had a pair of Marshall headphones since I want to say 2022 or 2023. I think it was Christmas of 2022 that my parents got me my first pair, and I wore them for a good 2 or 3 years, and then one side of the headphone went kaput and it just stopped working, and I was honestly okay with that because I used them every single day for several years, so I felt like I got a lot of life out of them. So I had to buy a new pair, and I got the brown ones instead of the black ones, and I love them so much. They are just amazing headphones. Super reliable, great with Bluetooth, just kind of my favorite headphones ever. And then my last kind of music-related thing here is just my iPod, and it also has a pair of headphones with it. I do love to keep this with me just to have, once again, another option for music. But it's been kind of glitchy lately for some reason. I think something's wrong with the headphone jack and maybe I need to just bring it in and have someone look at it. I'm not positive what the issue is, but I still like to have it with me because it usually works for a little bit before it stops working. So I always keep that with me. Extra headphones. These headphones have a regular jack on them, so they're good to plug into my computer because I have an older laptop, so it's good to have the regular headphone jack with those. Okay, next, I keep a lot of stationery, books, writing things in my bag with me at all times, so it's very important. So let's start with the book things. I just started my first Deborah Levy book. This is the first of her 3-book autobiography. I think that's what it is. I'm super excited to get more into this. I think she's an amazing author. This is kind of a preview of later things, but this is a Peter Popper Press bookmark. It's one of my favorite bookmarks and one of my favorite stationery brands. I have lots more things from them that you'll see here in a minute, but yeah, I love this bookmark. So I always have a physical book with me, and I always try to bring my Sony e-reader with me. This is what it looks like. It's really just a good staple to have. It's kind of like, you own a Kindle or whatever, but I honestly just like how the Sony ones look. I did find this on eBay, still in the packaging amazingly, still like basically brand new, untouched since like 2009 when it came out. And I think it was about $150, which I was happy to invest in something that I knew would last me a long time. And also I just love Sony tech products. And this is great just to load books onto, things that maybe I don't want to purchase physically until I've read them, once before, things that I just am not sure that I'm going to enjoy, or things I want to reread but don't want to have to buy a copy of. So next, we're moving into more stationery. So here's the first Peter Popper Press thing you'll find in my bag. I have at least 6 or 7 of these notebooks by this point. I filled up journals and journals and journals from this brand. They are absolutely amazing, high quality, beautiful products. Not sponsored or anything. I just love them so much. All of their notebooks just have this beautiful gorgeous, I don't know if it's gilding or, what that would be, just embossing? I don't know, but they're beautiful. They are just amazing. The pages are such high quality. And I just recently started a new journal, so I try to finish one at least every 6 months or so. So this is my one for the rest of the year. And I have my Lamy fountain pen. This pretty much stays attached to the journal at all times. It has a really beautiful sparkly purple celestial ink in it, which was a recent investment. And so is this pen too. It's pretty new. I haven't had a Lamy before, but I have had a Pilot Kakuno, which you'll see here in a minute, and also a Kaweco. But this is my first Lamy, and I love it so much. It's also, I believe it's the extra fine tip, which is exactly what I need because I don't like bigger nib sizes. So this is just perfect. And I pretty much just keep that attached to the journal. My next little Peter Popper press thing is the Traveler's Notebook. This is what I make the majority of my work to-do lists. There's a little calendar, an undated calendar insert in here, and I have lists and things that I keep track of, like my reading log, which I still use Storygraph on my phone for my reading log, but I like to just have it physically as well. And I also have like my summer goals in here, my yearly goals, my monthly goals, kind of all of the things that I want to keep close to me and keep track of, but I do a lot of work in here, so I keep it with me at all times as well. It's very much a staple. And the last notebook item is this decomposition notebook. I've had this for a long time. It's been with me through many years, and I still haven't finished it, but I'm working on it. I also like to put lists, like grocery lists or things. It's more of like my throw around book. As you can see, it's kind of beat up. It's been through many years and many bags, so it's nice. Or if I need to write a note and rip it out and give it to someone, this is what I do it in. Okay, and then finally, here I have my little moleskin pen holder thing. This had a fountain pen in it, but I just use it for my pens and other stationery things. So I have my Pentel Energel, which is my absolute favorite, just regular needle tip writing pen. I have Sharpie. I have my Pilot Kakuno right here, which was kind of my first official fountain pen. I have a purple Muji pen, and I have a Muji mechanical pencil over here in this corner. Oops. And then a little ruler down there. And this is just perfect and compact and easy to keep in my bag, so I like it. Now we're getting to kind of the more random things, the less bulky items. I do a lot of photography and social media for work, so I almost always have cameras with me at all times. So I have a film and a digital, and this is the Ricoh XF30. I thrifted this for $1, if you can believe that. And it's just a good compact one to keep with me. It is pretty heavy, but I really like it. And then I also have a little Digicam with me. This is a Kodak one. It's really compact and just good quality pictures. Pretty straightforward. Got it on Facebook Marketplace for like $20, I think. I'm pretty thrifty when it comes to cameras, so I always keep that with me as well. I use it a lot for work, which is fun. I also have just like a random little tea bag. I am an avid Splenda user. I will not use anything else. I don't use real sugar or stevia in my drinks or my teas. I love Splenda, and it's because it's what I grew up on. So I have tea in here, and then this cute little spoon right there just to stir if I need it. I am a huge tea person, if you haven't gathered that from my channel yet. Okay, next we're getting into the more random things. I thrifted this little bag with this big bag on the same day at the same place. And it's a little Victoria's Secret bag. And it actually has this second little part of the set, and you can clip the bags together, which is really cool. This one just has pads and tampons in it, and I don't always keep it in my bag if I'm not on my period. I probably should, just in case someone else needs one. I'm gonna have to go down like this and bring stuff out. My first item is these violet mints. They are, I wouldn't say they're overly floral, but they're perfect. The perfect amount of floral for me for what I like. They do, for some reason, get a little perfumey tasting, like towards the center of the mint. I guess it's not a mint, but I don't know what else to call it, a candy. But these are really fun, and they have tons and tons and tons of flavors. I have a sugar cookie chapstick. I love all of the like holiday flavored chapstick ones, even though chapstick brand is not my favorite formula. I love the scents and the flavors that they have for the holidays, so I still keep that in there. I have my Jacobson salt tin that keeps leaking everywhere, and there's salt all over the bottom of that bag, but that's okay. I used all of the salt that was in it, and I refilled it with, what brand is it? The flaky salt, the green package of flaky salt. I can't think of what it's called, but I love my food really salty, so I always have salt with me. I have a really, really old container of the L'Occitane hand cream, and you can tell it's super old because it's not the new plastic packaging, which I do have one of, but it's the old metal tube for the travel size ones. I believe they still make the metal tube larger ones, but yeah, this one's really old. I can't believe I haven't finished it yet. Then just some ibuprofen. Never know when you're gonna need it. I have a tiny pair of scissors that are from Muji. They have a little cover on them, which is really fun. I have this random Victoria's Secret perfume that I found when I was cleaning out my closet, and I smelled it and I was like, wow, this actually smells really good. I think I'm just gonna keep it in my bag just in case I need like a little perfume refresh or something. Although I do have another perfume in here. This is Nosferatu by Heretic. This is just one of the little Scentbird trials of it. I don't use this one as much in the summer and spring as I do in the winter and fall. It's very much not as happy of a scent as other, like the Victoria's Secret one is, so. Then some hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. This is Moonlit Graveyard, very Halloween-y. Band-Aids. These are from the brand Welly. I've had them for so long. A hair tie. This little Olaplex hair oil that I got. Oh my gosh, the thing is almost completely worn off. I believe this came in a Sephora birthday gift or something a couple years ago. You never know. My hair is really frizzy and really curly and poofy sometimes, so having like this perfect little size of hair oil is just amazing. You can see how much I've used of it, so it's great stuff. I have another little perfume in here. This is just a lavender scented one. Lauren's Lavender Garden is what it's called. I've also had this one for a really long time, but this one's almost could borderline be used as like an essential oil just because it's so calming and relaxing like the lavender scent is. And lastly, this tiny little mirror. It has a little bumblebee on it, which is so adorable. I think I got this for my grandma. Anyway, I'm going to pull this out because it definitely has salt in the bottom and I should clean it. Okay, and then moving on here, let's see. I have this little brush, such a good travel size just to throw it in my bag. Like I said, I have very unmanageable hair sometimes, so having a brush to fix it or fix like my curtain bangs is super, super helpful all of the time. And then I have this little cigarette case, but I keep some wellness stuff in it. Let's see. Oh, it's all going to spill out. So I have some little emery boards or nail files, Band-Aids, Q-tips, some breath strips, that's Dayquil, and some of those little flosser picks, and then some blotting paper. So this is just a good compact way to keep all of that stuff organized. And I have a pack of extra gum and my A24 playing cards, which are actually super cool. Let me show them to you. If you've never heard of them, A24 is the movie studio that did Backrooms and maybe Lady Bird you've heard of. Let's see. And they also did Midsummer. Like, here's the card of the lady from Midsummer, which is super cool. Lots of different movies, and some of the cards have little illustrations on them. So I also keep a little thing of pepper spray in there. I should just attach that to my wallet and keys, but I just got it recently because I lost my old pepper spray, so that's just been sitting in my bag. And then finally, some lip products. I have just a few different little options here. This Revlon lipstick right here is my favorite shade of lipstick ever. It's the Rumberry shade, which I think was pretty popular, pretty well known. So that's it. Everything is an absolute mess on my bed right now. Thank you so much for watching. I gotta go clean up this mess and figure out where I'm gonna put everything and clean out that bag that has salt in it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.